Hello, this is Pastor Dennis Martin with Wisdom in the Pulpit. Have you ever had a situation where you were invited to minister as a guest speaker at a church or in a revival, and when you got there, there were those that did not understand the vision of the pastor or did not understand the operation of the church, and they began to voice their displeasure for the ministry? Sometimes they came to you. You didn't ask them to come. They came and they were sharing things with you. I want to give you wisdom how to deal with that in and out of the pulpit. Well, how do you deal with it? You encourage people to go and speak with their leader. You encourage people to keep working in the ministry. You encourage them to do what God has called them to do. If they're called there to do the work of the Lord, you encourage them to keep on doing it. You encourage them to encourage that pastor and to find out what is the vision of that leader. And God will give them how to do and what to do. Our job is to encourage them, not to give them something to feed on, not to just push them and push their button and say, I know what you're talking about. No, that's not our job. All of us know that every pastor has hard decisions to make. They stand in the place of authority, and every decision they'll make is not going to be easy. It's not going to be the best decision that everyone thinks is the best decision. And so we need to encourage those to do things. I remember my late pastor used to make some decisions about ministry that I fully didn't understand. Sometimes I fully didn't agree with him at all. But I kept it to myself, or either I would go talk to him and get clarity on what he was saying or what he was talking about. And many times that would clear everything up as far as I was concerned in my mind. And so sometimes you have to encourage people to do that. And I want you to know there's some things you'll never understand until you become a pastor. And you have to let people know that. Some things you never understand. There's some people that used to tell people how to raise their children. They had no clue until they had children. There were some people who used to get upset because people would discipline their children. They had no clue until they had children. Some things you'll never know until you actually are sitting in that seat or you're actually walking in that person's shoes. And so today's wisdom tip, wisdom in the pulpit, is to encourage those to lift their leader, pray for their leader, keep their hands lifted, that they will receive victory in the end. This is wisdom in the pulpit, that we may minister to those from the pulpit.